Hi everybody, it's Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today we're going to talk about magnets and magnetic polishes a little bit, specifically the horseshoe magnet that has taken over the nail polish world the last couple of months. I'm sure that places like Home Depot and Ace Hardware are wondering why there's been such a run on horseshoe magnets here lately, but it seems like everybody has one, and can't get away from seeing them in Facebook and Instagram, Etsy, or not Etsy, TikTok, all those good places. So I have a couple different variations of the horseshoe magnet that I want to share with you today and show you and see how they work. I'm going to do some live swatching with some magnetic polishes so we can see if there's any difference between, say, a 30-pound horseshoe magnet and 24-pound, which is the two that I think I have. So I'm going to just go ahead, get the camera turned around, and we will jump right in. All right. So magnets for nail polish come in all different shapes and sizes. Here I have a whole bunch of different ones that I own. I have some arc magnets, some little skinny ones, some wider ones, and then a really wide one. I have this little thing here, which I think is supposed to give kind of a velvet effect also, which is what the horseshoe magnets do. I have a ring magnet, then I have just some bar magnets. I have the circular magnet, just lots of magnets. I keep most of my magnets here in just a little, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it a little better. I just keep mine in a little magnetic, like an eyeshadow palette. They stay in there pretty well. They don't jump around and jump onto each other too badly. But yeah, so that's how I keep most of mine. Of course, these big horseshoe ones don't fit in there, but these two came out. Hold on. All right, this is the problem with this particular one, and I will explain. All right, and let's see if I can even do this. You got to get these magnets in there just perfectly or they jump out at each other. All right, goodness. Luckily they've changed that design so you don't have to deal with that any longer. But so my magnets are gonna go crazy. So we have, I also have this little thing here, which is kind of nice because it holds the magnet and you just put your finger, like it just sits on the desk, and then you just put your finger under it and you don't have to hold the magnet. But anyway, that's for more of a cat eye design. Okay, so we have the regular 30-pound pull magnet here. This is the first one that I saw. And as soon as I saw it, I wanted one, so I ran out to look for it, and everybody was out of stock. So I finally found one on Zorro.com. This is a 30-pound pull, and that doesn't really matter to the nail polish application. All that, excuse me, all that means is that the magnet will hold up to 30 pounds if you needed to, lift something with it in a more traditional fashion. They also have a 20-pound pull that looks like this and a 10-pound pull, and they obviously get cheaper as you get less pull weight, and but they also change in size, so you do need to make sure that, oh geez, it scares me. Make sure that your thumb will fit mostly. Like I have kind of wide thumbs, so my thumb fits nicely in this 30-pound pull. If I had the 10-pound pull, it's too narrow and my thumb would probably not fit. I think the rest of my fingers probably would. This one here is a 24-pound pull, and I'm going to talk about all these and explain it. And my thumb does fit in this one. Not quite as comfortably as the bigger one, but it does fit, and all my other fingers will fit too. And I think these also are probably 24 pounds. So what I have is this original red one, These are, you can find on Amazon, you can find on like Home Depot, Ace Hardware. Like I said, I bought mine at Zorro.com. These are about $30, so they're a little bit expensive. And, but yeah, it was the first kind of magnet like this that I saw. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And then since that time, I came across this thing on Etsy. This is called the Manny Mag, and you get all 5 of them, which is kind of nice because you can do, they don't have to be stuck together here. So you can do all your fingers, well, you can keep them apart. You can do all your fingers at once. So like you can go, you know, like this, do it however you'd want to, and then you can paint all your fingers at once and have it magnetize them all at once. So that's kind of handy. As you saw me struggling with earlier, one of my magnets is gone. I'm not sure where that might have gone to, but I bought one of the first iterations maybe of this, and I was looking up last night to make sure I had what it was called correctly, and I see now that they have reformulated it. So this is called the Manny Mag, and I bought this on Etsy. When I bought it, it was $25 plus shipping, and for, like I said, you get all 5 of them, and they are individual. I see now that they have did it to be all enclosed, so you don't have to fight with the magnets like you just saw me doing at the beginning of this video. So the magnets are all enclosed in there, and the price has gone up to $30 plus shipping. And so those will probably be similar to this last one I have to show you, which look how beautiful this is. This is a 3D printed magnet, and that's what these will be also, if you get that, and it'll be all enclosed, probably similar to this. I bought this one from SJ3 Designs, and I saw somebody post about this 3D printing company in one of the Facebook groups that I belong to. Not about the magnet though, it was about something else. So they have quite a few different nail polish accessories, I guess you could call it. Like they have dip cups, and they have just so many things. I'm gonna actually do a video in the next couple of days of the haul that I made with them. So the good thing about this one, if you go with this one from SJ3 Designs, is there's so many different colors you can choose from. So this particular one is called Sailor's Warning, and it just is so beautiful. It just sort of changes colors as you move it around to from a like a light aqua teal to a pretty purpley lilac. So these are only $8, and it's a 24 pull. So those are the 3 that we're gonna focus on today for this video. I'm gonna take this one apart and just set one of them over here. So I've done my nails in 2 different magnetic polishes, just 1 coat of each. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a second coat using all 3 of these magnets, so we can just see if there's any difference in how they perform. So all 3 of these will give you what's called the velvet look with the magnetic polish. The polishes that I picked out were just a couple from Quixotic, and Quixotic is no longer in business, so unfortunately you won't be able to get these particular polishes, but these were just the first magnetic ones that I saw when I opened a drawer. So I'm gonna use these. I don't know if these are the best for the velvet look, which is what we are going for with this type of horseshoe magnet, but this is a very pretty one. It's called Highness. And so, like I said, I have a first coat already on my nails. So here's the Manny Mag. Just gonna put my finger in there. Oh, that thing keeps jumping and hitting that other one, scares me. All right, let's put on a second coat here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. My lighting is still horrible from my new place here. We will get that figured out one of these days. Let me get this situated where I can paint. All right, here goes a second coat. So you just rest your finger in there and then paint it. And just leave your finger in there for a little bit. Let it work its magic. You can move it around a little to get the effect. So this one has a magnet on this side, it has a little magnet on this side, and it has a little magnet on the bottom. And as you saw me fighting with it earlier, in this particular, this was the 1.0 version, they do come out and it's kind of a hassle. So it's nice that they have redid their item to where it's all enclosed and you don't have to fight with those magnets anymore. All right, so there is the Manny Mag. Let's see if we can see. So then what the velvet effect does is it just sort of brings the magnetic pigment or the magnetic, whatever it is, pigment, I guess, up to the top. And so you just sort of get this, you can see that, just sort of a velvety line across the top. So depending on how you look at your finger, you'll see it or you won't see it. So let's see this 24-pound pull one from SJ3 Designs. Let's go ahead and paint this one. I know for sure this one is a 24-pound pull, and I know that the red one is a 30-pound pull. I'm not positive about the Manny Mag. I'm assuming it's also 24 pounds, but I don't know that for sure. So we'll just leave this in here for just a minute. And you can just sort of move your finger back and forth a bit, and you can see the magnetic pigments move around. This one's actually working a little better, in my opinion, than the Manny Mag one did. So you can see just like the green sparkly at this angle, and then as you move your finger, then you get like this, all the magnetic pigments are just right up at the top. It's such a cool effect. I don't know if I am doing it justice here, but so those two, I believe that the SJ3 Design one did a little bit better job than the Manny Mag, actually. I like the way that one turned out a little bit better. So then let's bring in this big daddy one here, 30-pound pull. We'll do a coat of this one. Again, I'm just going to move my finger back and forth a little bit in there. Kind of the good thing about doing the velvet nails is oftentimes if you do like the straight line magnetic effect, sometimes after you've done it, you'll get a nice crisp line as you're doing it. And then, you put your top coat on, and even if you magnetize that also, it just seems to sometimes dissipate a little bit and just, get a little blurrier. You don't get to keep that nice crisp line that you started out with. So here's that one. Just clean this up a little bit. So here's that one. I think that did a similar effect as the SJ3. It's a little bit, let's see, it's a little bit more reactive maybe. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you see how you just sort of get like a quick flash on this finger as I move it around, you just sort of get like a quick flash. Where this one is sort of just up there and, shifts through the different color, the shifting color pigment. And this one, the red one, gives you just a little bit more of like a quick flash kind of a thing. So I don't know how to explain it exactly, but I think of these three, my favorite one is actually the red 30-pound pull. So maybe it does make just a little bit of a difference. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to show you this one here too. So this is the one that you can just set on your desk. And let's see how you do this. You have to do it. Let me think. Maybe you paint it. I'm not even sure. It's been so long since I've seen this and played with it. Let's go ahead and paint the nail, and then we'll just set it under here. Do it at a bit of an angle. This way you don't have to hold the magnet to it. You can just sort of sit here and let it do its thing. This should give more of a line. This isn't a horseshoe magnet. It's not going to give the velvet effect, but I just wanted to show you. There you can see there's just a line going down, diagonal line going down. So just a different look with a different kind of magnets. Yeah, I think my favorite of the velvet ones is the 30-pound horseshoe, actually. My second favorite is the SJ3. It's just a bit of a different look, and it could just be, you know, this is just one finger each. I'm gonna do on my other hand the same thing with another quixotic magnetic polish. This one's called Majesty, and just a pretty purple. So let's do the same thing here. We'll start with the Manny Mag. I have a harder time painting on these, so let's see how I can do painting with my non-dominant hand. I'm gonna be a bit more messy with this one. So just move this around a little bit while it dries up. You don't have to hold it though, I'm just doing that. All right, there's that one. Again, you can see then we'll do this finger in the SJ3 designs. She has so many beautiful colors to choose from. I picked out three, when I did my order from SJ3 Designs, I picked out 3 different colors of things just so I could kind of see what the differences are. Because of course, you're ordering it from online, it's a little difficult to tell exactly what they will look like in person. But this Sailor's Warning, I'm very happy with that one. Very pretty. All right, so there's the SJ3 design. Manny Mag here, SJ3 design, 24-pound pull there. I just love how it brings the magnetic pigments just up to the surface and just, you know, depending on how you look at it, they're there or they disappear. It's such a cool effect. And then we'll do our big horseshoe 30-pound pull. Move it around a little bit. I'm not sure you have to do this. Just figure we'll get it like right on each side a little bit better. When I first got this, I thought that you would do it this way and then just stick your finger in there like that. I'm gonna actually do that on my pinky just to see how that turns out. So we're just gonna paint the polish on here, and then we're gonna stick it down under there, sort of like an LED light. There's even a hole up there so you can see what you're doing. Just see if it makes any difference. And so if you're doing an actual manicure this way, you would want a top coat, and also as your top coat, I don't have a top coat down here to show it, but also just, you know, set it in the magnet and then do your top coat so that it will, because as soon as you wet the polish with your top coat, it will want to, you know, change the magnetic. So that way, if you keep it in here as you are top coating it, then it will help keep the design going. All right, so kind of like it, I don't know, I guess they're pretty similar between these two fingers. So this was the horseshoe magnet upside down. And this was the horseshoe magnet, I don't know, right side up. I don't know if there's a right side and an upside, but this was it, like an LED light inside the little house. And then this was resting on top. That's how we can say it. And then this was the SJ3 design magnet. And this was the Manny Mag magnet 2.0. Well, I have the 1.0 now. There's a 2.0, which I assume will work similarly. It'll just be a lot easier to deal with. So once again, I do kind of like the effect of the 30-pound magnet. It's not too much different than the SJ3. For the difference in price, you're getting pretty much the same look. So this one was $8. This one is $8. This one, if you get the 30-pound pull, is $30. It's probably, I didn't look up to see how much the 20-pound pull one would be, but that would also probably be similar to this one. But it's probably like $20 or something. I really don't know. But anyway, so there is the 3 different horseshoe type magnets that I have. Have you fallen on the bandwagon yet and gotten one? Just for the price point, I would probably recommend the SJ3 design, and plus you get to pick just beautiful color from so many different beautiful colors. And here's her logo. It says SJ. And so $8. I think her store is closed right now. I think it's on vacation mode right now, but she'll be back in a week or two and have it back open. And so, yeah, for $8, I think I would recommend this one because it's beautiful and it does very similar to the 30-pound pull magnet. Here were the first ones that we did. Such a fun effect. Just sort of, I don't know. I love that look. All right, let's go ahead and get the camera turned around and we will finish up. All right, so here is the manicure. Let's see if I can get some light over here. Here are the different horseshoe magnets that I have. As I said, they're all somewhat similar, a little bit different, but pretty similar. And they all give the same effect. So yeah, I think for the price point, I would recommend the SJ3 designs. And I will link her website in the description. Along with the Manny Mag also, because that one is kind of nice that you get 5 of them, so you can kind of just paint all your nails at once and be done and not have to do each one individually. But anyway, here they are. I don't know if you can see that in my dark room here. Let's see. It's a little bit more light. Just move your fingers around and it just like, I don't know, it's like velvet, just like how what they call it. So that is all I have to share with you today. Let me know in the comments if you have a horseshoe magnet, if you're gonna look into one, what you think of them, if you've come across any nail polish, any magnetic polish that work especially well with the horseshoe magnet. If you have one, just let me know whatever's on your mind. I would love to hear from you in the comments. And otherwise, I will thank you for stopping in and sharing a little bit of your day with me. And I will say goodbye till next time. So I wanted to come out in the sun and show you guys this magnetic nail polish in the sun. So I'm going to turn the camera around to show this to you real quick, and then we'll finish up. Hopefully it's showing you. So on the index was the Manny Mag. This was the SJ3 design magnet, and this was the red horseshoe magnet. So, and then this was just kind of like the diagonal line. And it still doesn't have any top coat or anything on it. So this is the effect you get in the sun. I came out here for just a second, and it was so pretty I had to show it off to you guys. So this was the green Quixotic magnetic polish, and then here's the purple one. The same, this was the Manny Mag, this was the SJ3 design, and these two were the red horseshoe. This one was with the fingers setting on top of it, and this was with it underneath of it. And there's no difference between those two, so it doesn't matter which way you do that. So, but this is what it looked like in the sun. I just had to come show off these beautiful velvet nails. In the sun. For stopping in and spending a little bit of time with me, and I am going to say goodbye for now.